guys, how's it going? Laura with Garden Answer. Today I'm planting this Show Off Starlet Forsythia in my garden, and I wanted to show it to you guys for a couple of different reasons. First off, it's blooms. I mean, it just blooms from the base of each branch all the way to the tip. There's very little stem in between each cluster of blooms, so it looks like a column of gold, and I haven't seen very many forsythias that look quite like that. And this one isn't even all bloomed out yet. There are several stems that are just heavy with buds, so this one is just starting its show of color, and it looks amazing already. The other thing I really like about this one is its size. So it's actually a dwarf, and that's pretty unique for a forsythia, to find one that you can just tuck into a flower bed. It only grows about 2 to 3 feet tall and wide. So I've got it in this space next to an evergreen. I'm planning on putting some delphiniums behind it, and it's nice that I don't have to dedicate an enormous amount of space. Now this is the Show Off Starlet, which is the middle-sized forsythia in the Show Off series. There are a couple other ones. There's the one called Show Off, which grows a little bit bigger at 5 to 6 feet tall and wide, and then one called Show Off Sugar Baby, which is even smaller than this one, and it grows about 1.5 to 2.5 feet tall and wide. So there's a size that can fit any space in your garden, really. The forsythias in the Show Off series also have a really nice fall color. It's kind of a purple, and I don't have any pictures of it, unfortunately. I wish I did, but it's really nice that you get 2 seasons of interest out of this plant. The beautiful bright yellow in the spring, and then the purple in the fall. They're a zone 5 through 8, and they do like a full sun situation, but they can tolerate some shade as well, and they're deer resistant. So what I'm going to do is plant this in the ground, and then we'll show you what it looks like. Got it all planted and watered in, and so the last thing I wanted to cover was pruning. And ideally you've chosen a size of forsythia that's the right size at maturity, so you won't ever have to prune it. So this one, like I said, only grows 2 to 3 feet tall and wide, so we're talking this big, which is perfect for this space. So the only time I should ever have to touch this with pruners is if I want to shape it up a little bit differently. If it gets kind of a weird, branch that grows out a little bit further or something like that, I can cut it back, but I shouldn't have to be doing any maintenance on this shrub that way. If you do find yourself needing to prune it, the best time to do that is right after it's done blooming in the spring. Because they bloom on old wood, you need to prune it as soon as they're done blooming. That way they have the rest of the season to form buds for next year's blooms. So that about covers it for this shrub. I'm really excited to see how this one does, how it performs this year. This whole area has been really fun for me because we tore everything out that was here. It was all overgrown, and I've been able to hand pick all of the plants that go into this flower bed, and so I'm just really excited to see how everything looks together, and we will be updating you guys when we do garden tours later on this season. And thank you guys so much for watching this video, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.